Hello, Miraculously Awesome Squad, aka MLB fam. We are going to be getting into a theory that probably is not the best or possibly the stupidest theory I probably have ever made. But before we get into all of that, please hit that awesome like, that awesome subscribe, please comment. I love comments, and share this video. So today's video is about none other than Chrysalis, aka Cerise. So we know for a fact that in the London special, we see that in the London special, Chrysalis is in the role of Time Stalker. So when she's Time Stalker in the London special, every time she kind of like de-transforms, I'm also wondering, was she still using the moth Miraculous while she was Time Stalker? Because it looks very familiar when we look at season 6's design for Chrysalis. It looks the same. It's just that instead of it being blue, it's a purple neon outline of like a shadow, kind of giving like Shadow Moth vibes mixed with Time Stalker in a way. So yes, we have Chrysalis, and she is losing her memory every time she keeps transforming. And I always just had the question of why? Why does Cerise always lose her memory every time she ends up trying to use the moth Miraculous? Like, something is definitely, I feel like, wrong, because we know that Gabriel, every time he transformed and de-transformed, he remembered every single thing that he's ever done to any of his victims. Meanwhile, Cerise has to always have like 50 to 1,000 Walmart notebooks, and she has to write everything down that went on because she keeps losing her memory. So I kind of have a theory as to why maybe that is. We know in the episode Confrontation that during the battle between Bug Noir and Gabriel, or aka Monarch, he ends up getting his moth Miraculous removed from him. Ladybug ends up using Cat Noir's staff because she has the power of both Ladybug and Cat Noir to remove his moth Miraculous from his like kind of chest, like where you have the tie area of his suit, and it ends up going inside of the water. Now, just stay with me for a little while. We know that the Peacock Miraculous kept getting damaged because so many different people kept using it to make people and to not make actual objects become like monsters. They actually used it to make people. So because of that, we noticed that it kept cracking. And I'm wondering, because during the battle between Bug Noir and Monarch, did it hitting the water of Gabriel's lair, could that actually be a reason why Cerise keeps losing her memory? Cerise keeps losing her memory during every time she uses the moth Miraculous. And I'm actually wondering, how long was the moth Miraculous in the water before Lila actually retrieved it? It could have been in the water for actually so long. Maybe that anybody else who uses the moth Miraculous, it's a possibility that they could also lose their memory as well, because it just doesn't make any sense that before it hit the water, the moth Miraculous was working perfectly fine. Like, nothing was wrong with it. Gabriel kept using it as many times as he wanted. It was just the fact that he was up in age, and that Cat Noir used his cataclysm power on Gabriel. So I'm just like, okay, so every time Gabriel transformed, he was fine. He remembers everything. But the only difference is that in the episode Confrontation, the Miraculous hit the water, and it seems like it was down there for a long time, like for hours. So it is making me think that maybe the Miraculous in a way is water damaged. I know that sounds crazy, but at the same time, no one was actually transformed at that time, so therefore it was just underwater by itself. Because I know we have like the powers of Ladybug and Cat Noir when they had the aqua powers, but they were also transformed. So I'm wondering, if you actually put a Miraculous in the water by itself, could it possibly become damaged because nobody is transformed while wearing it underwater? It's just something I'm kind of thinking about, and it's kind of an interesting theory to me, but it kind of might not be the best theory. But I'm just saying that it didn't have a problem before it hit the water and no one was transformed to use it. And I'm thinking that could be a reason why Lila keeps having amnesia or memory loss. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And always remember, MLB fam, have a miraculously awesome day.